Hey guys, Wojciech Cannon. As you can see, I am cruising around in the northern nighttime. This is what I was talking about in my last video. You see, it never ever gets really nighttime around here. You look up straight ahead, you see it's dark. It's those are clouds. But if you look over here, you can see that's our midnight sun, baby. Midnight sun. Yeah, this is just a quick vlog, more of a survey video, if you will. I think I've mentioned in my past video, well, one of them, that I really like aviation. Like, I love airplanes. I notice it's the trend amongst motorcycle vloggers. You like motorcycles, you probably like airplanes, I guess? This is the conclusion I'm coming to. Anyways, I've been lucky in my life to have been able to experience, well, obviously many people have traveled by aircraft. But I've also been lucky enough to be able to experience certain aircrafts for my own, if that makes sense. I didn't own any or anything. I'm just saying, when I was younger, I was afforded the opportunity to mess around well, mess around. Such a dirty, dirty mind, boys and girls. Get your minds out of the gutter. I had the opportunity to sit in an F-14 Tomcat and fiddle around with the buttons and gizmos and gadgets and stuff, and that definitely made my day. At the same time, I was able to hop into an F-4 Phantom. Actually, would be technically speaking an F-4 Phantom 2C. What else was there? A MiG-19, MiG-29, and a Harrier jump jet. And being an aviation buff, even as a kid, I loved aircraft. I know more about them now than I did then. Obviously, that's just kind of what growing up does to you. But I don't know, man. There's something magical about aircraft. I thought motorcycles are magical. I think airplanes are even more magical. But there are people out there who get to fly every day, and I'm jealous of them. There's guys out there who got some pretty sweet jobs, and they take them for granted. Like, say movie stars. Movie stars are a good example. You make millions and millions and millions of dollars. You get all the beautiful tail you want. When you're in Hollywood, you get the best. They look primo. Anyways, that was so stupid. The point I'm making, man, is just there's people out there who have life so sweet. It's almost handed to them, you know, on a silver platter. Like, parents buy them everything from houses to cars, and I know these people. I know lots of people whose parents have bought them cars, and parents have bought them houses, and parents have paid for their trips and stuff, which isn't a bad thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not knocking on anybody here. It's just when you start taking for granted the perks that people are giving to you, and that really chaps me, and it irks me. And I mean, I can understand how you get really bored with your job and you hate it and all that stuff, right? I can get that. Like, if you're just not into it, you're not into it, right? And this is not your gig. But when you are getting handed an amazing paycheck and perks like free gym memberships and insurance for your vehicles paid for and bonuses and company trips and all that stuff, I'm a firm believer that you should be doing your job. They hired you for a reason. That is your job. Do it to the best of your abilities. You know, there's no sense in going 50%. You know what I mean? Like, you weren't hired to do 50%. You were hired to do 100% of your capabilities, you know? In fact, hell, you should be doing 110% of your capabilities, because mathematically that's impossible. You can only do 100%, but at least you have that 10% of you're trying, which means you're going to learn something, right? Anyways, I just noticed it, and it really irked me, because I got a really good job. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my job, but I would rather be doing, like, there are many other things that I'd rather be doing, is what I'm trying to get at. And yet, I still do my job, and I do my job very well, even though there are times, many times in my job, where it's just very monotonous, and I'm bored, and I am afforded the opportunity to take a nap or to do whatever, you know? Like, I could sit at home while I work and get paid by my company, and I could watch a movie, or I could cook food on my barbecue. I don't know. I could do a lot of things. But what do? I do more work that I have to do the next day, which puts me ahead for the next day, which means I need to take work from the next day, you know, so it's kind of rough in that sense, like I'm running out of work to do, I guess. But the point is, when you're hired to do a job and they're just shoveling treasures at you, man, don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You know what I mean? You're being given a whole bunch more than somebody else, so don't take it for granted. Like, if your parents buy you a house, I mean, awesome, sweet deal. But don't get mad at your parents because they didn't buy you the house that you wanted. If your parents bought you a Mercedes and you're like, Mommy and Daddy, you didn't buy me a BMW, I hate you, grow some balls. Moral of the story, boys and girls, love your life. Live it, man. And don't be a supreme douche nozzle like that guy. Anyways, boys and girls, I love you all, as per usual. Sounds kind of fruity, doesn't it? I love you all. Anyways, you fine chaps out there, have yourselves a great night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Go out, ride your bike if you have one. If not, ride your bicycle. If you don't have one, ride your car. And by ride your car, I mean drive your car. If you don't have one, man, walk those little legs off. Enjoy nature. Enjoy it all, man. All right. Peace out. Later, skaters.